I'm Michelle Koch, and I'm an Environmental Analyst Supervisor at the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. There is a part of our state law called the Nebraska Non-Game and Endangered Species Conservation Act. So it is my responsibility to make sure that other state agencies are in compliance with that act for any types of permits that they might issue or any types of projects that they might authorize. So for example, if there's a road project, then I work with the Nebraska Department of Roads, and we work to make sure that that road project is not going to have any adverse impacts on our state-listed endangered species. So not only do I work with the road department, but we work on wind energy facilities. We work with the Department of Natural Resources on surface water applications. We review different types of livestock facilities to make sure that they're not going to have impacts on endangered or threatened species. And so overall, the goal of my job is to make sure that these state agencies and private developers are in compliance with the laws that protect our endangered and threatened species. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in biology, and I got that from Hastings College. And then I also have a master's degree in agronomy, and I got that from the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. Both of those degrees gave me a really good, strong background in the ecosystems of Nebraska. And so that helps me be able to do my job, because then I have a better understanding for the species that we are trying to work to protect. My first job in the field was actually for the Nature Conservancy in Iowa, and we were working on private land, and we were clearing cedar trees to help them reclaim their prairies. Some of them just wanted to have beautiful natural prairie out there again and get rid of the cedar trees. Others wanted to use their grasslands and get better production for grazing and livestock and that type of thing. So that was my very first job in the field. I've had several after that that have all helped me build knowledge of ecosystems and habitats and the species that we work to protect. On any given day, I could be doing a whole variety of things. I do site visits for the different projects that I'm reviewing. And so next week I've got one coming up. We're going to go down to a facility where they're going to develop a wind energy farm, and we're going to take a look at the site and see how the development might affect our natural habitats, our natural ecosystems and species. I work a lot with state agencies. I work on some policy stuff, as well as reviewing different projects for impacts to listed species. So I do a lot of collaboration with a lot of different people, and on any given day I could be doing any of those things. I might also be helping other biologists do their research on different types of species, and so that's pretty much what I do. In my line of work with a master's degree, you can expect to probably make between about $40,000 and $50,000 depending on the agency that you work for. For anybody who's interested in getting in the regulatory arena, I advise that they get out there into the field, get outside, and really develop a passion for the species that they are working to protect. Because without that passion, you just don't have any drive to do your job. And so, get out there, get some experience, understand, and get a really good feel for the habitats and the ecosystems that are here in Nebraska or whatever state you want to work in. There's a whole variety of classes that you should take in order to get prepared to do my job. First of all, you want to have a good background in science and math. Take a lot of ecology classes and natural history classes. Those are extremely important. But along with that, it's also really important to take English composition classes. I have to do a lot of writing. I write a lot of policy documents, and so it's good to have good writing skills. I also have to give a lot of presentations and work with a lot of different people, and so it's important to have good communication skills. So you might want to take a communication class. I also deal a lot with environmental law and policy, so if you have the opportunity to take that type of class, that would be a good idea as well.